Imagine losing everything you've worked for, not because of bad luck, but because of your own inaction. What if the difference between failure and success was just a single decision? Stick around, because this story might change how you view hard work forever. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a farmer named Thomas. Thomas owned a piece of fertile land and believed in the power of hard work. But like every story, this one has a twist. Thomas had a son, Sam, who was young, carefree, and saw no point in toiling away under the blazing sun. Thomas would often tell his son, "Sam, this land is your future. Tend to it, and it will take care of you." But Sam would laugh and reply, "Father, the land isn't going anywhere. I'll worry about it tomorrow." Pattern interrupt. Quick cut to a narrator comment. Ah, yes, the classic "I'll do it tomorrow," also known as procrastination's favorite cousin. But tomorrow never came. One season, a fierce storm swept through the village. Farmers who had prepared their fields saved their crops, but Thomas's land suffered. His hard work wasn't enough to save them both. Sam's apathy cost them dearly. Cliffhanger. And that's when Thomas made a decision that would either break his son or transform him. One morning, Thomas gave Sam an ultimatum. "You want to eat? You'll earn it. From now on, this land is yours to care for." Sam laughed, thinking it was just another one of his father's lessons. But as days turned to weeks, he realized his father was serious. At first, Sam struggled. The sun was relentless, the tools were heavy, and the ground seemed unforgiving. His friends mocked him, and fear crept in. Fear of failure, of being seen as weak. But every time Sam thought of quitting, he'd remember his father's words. Hard work never goes unrewarded. Pattern interrupt. Quick narrator comment. Honestly, though, Sam's biggest struggle was figuring out how to use a hoe without accidentally hitting himself. Baby steps, right? Slowly, Sam began to see results. His fields started showing promise. The once barren land turned green, and for the first time he felt a sense of pride. But just as things seemed to be improving, disaster struck again. A drought. Cliffhanger. Would all of Sam's newfound effort be in vain? Sam didn't give up. Inspired by his father's resilience, he worked harder than ever before, waking at dawn and resting only when the stars filled the sky. He built an irrigation system, saved water wherever he could, and found innovative ways to protect his crops. When the rains finally returned, Sam's harvest was the largest the village had ever seen. Villagers came to admire his work, asking, "How did you manage this?" Sam would smile and reply, "By doing today what others put off until tomorrow." His father, watching from the porch, couldn't have been prouder. Sam had not only saved their farm, but had also learned a life lesson that would guide him forever. Success isn't luck. It's the result of consistent, determined effort. So, what about you? Are you waiting for the perfect moment? Or are you ready to dig in right now and build the life you want? Remember, storms will come, droughts will test you, but your hard work and persistence can turn any barren land into a thriving field. Pattern interrupt. Unless you're planning to win the lottery. But even then, wouldn't you rather rely on yourself? Let Sam's story be a reminder. The seeds you plant today determine the harvest you reap tomorrow. So, start planting. Closing message on screen. Your success is one decision away. What will you do today? When the rains finally returned, Sam's harvest was the largest the village had ever seen. Villagers came to admire his work, asking, "How did you manage this?" Sam would smile and reply, "By doing today what others put off until tomorrow." His father, watching from the porch,